Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Leanne and this is Babybel. On this channel we talk about all things mum and baby toddler related, and today I'm going to give you some ideas of how to entertain your 1-year-old or your toddler. So Babybel is 16 months old and I'm at home with her for most of the time. I tend to work from home, so I have to find ways to entertain her, and I thought I'd share with you just the basic things that we've been doing. So when I say basic, I am starting off with like real basic, and the first thing that I'll do to keep her entertained is give her a load of kitchen utensils. She loves playing with them. I don't know if she pretends that she's cooking, but she sort of like stirs them, she chews them. Yeah, that's you. She plays the drums with them, she just runs around waving them in the air and everything. And that sometimes keeps her occupied just for like 20 minutes of me not even having to be involved with it at all. The next one is to get out and about. So toddlers have loads of energy, and at the moment Babybel loves nothing better than just running around. So we'll go out on like what they call a baby-led walk, where I'll just let her decide which direction we're going in. Do you want to get down? Obviously not running in the road and stuff like that, but she'll decide which direction we're going in, and then we just walk around. She goes to the park. She loves to run around the park. Obviously that's quite a bit safer than just letting her walk around the roads and stuff. They take her around like supermarkets and places like B&Q and that sort of thing. She absolutely loves just going around and touching all the stuff in B&Q. Again, some of it obviously isn't safe for her, but she loves all like the cupboards and drawers and that, and the drawer handles and stuff. So just getting out and about, not even sort of like unpaid stuff, but just taking her out to do random everyday stuff. She absolutely loves that. The next one is a bubble party. So Babybel has loved bubbles for ages, and she's also loved this like disco light thing that we've got, and I think I stole this idea from Lexi at Baby's Budgets and Beyond. We combine the two, so we put music on, we draw the curtains, we wait until it's sort of a bit dark, or as it's the beginning of March and it's raining, it's pretty much dark all the time, and yeah, put music on, get the strobe light, disco light thing going, and blow bubbles. So Babybel absolutely loves bubbles to the point where she keeps bringing them to me constantly to blow bubbles for her. So I've actually bought her a bubble machine now, which just makes this quite a bit easier. And the next one is soft play. So this is the only one that is sort of like something that you need to pay to go and do. We've got a soft play just around the corner from us, and to start with I was a little bit worried about taking Babybel on her own without friends, because we've met friends at soft play quite a few times, but I was a bit worried about taking her on her own. I thought she might maybe be a bit bored or something. I needn't worry. Even when we've been in the week when there aren't any other kids in there, she's again running around having fun. They've got so much energy, these toddlers, that just running around in a soft play is enough for Babybel for an hour. The next thing I've got on my list is messy play. So I did a video for a few messy play ideas back in the summer last year when Babybel was sort of 8 months old, and we still do the same sort of messy play now, but obviously when I did in the summer was outside in a paddling pool. Now, because the weather is rubbish, we don't do messy play as often because it's not as easy to tidy it up, but one of the things that she does like doing is playing with jelly, and we just put that in the bath. So this is a jelly dig. Put some toys in the jelly and then put it in the bath with her. And then obviously I can just hose everything down after it's done. And what we did after this video is after I'd filmed this bit, I took her pyjamas off and just let her play around in the jelly in the bath. She had sort of like digging her feet into it and sort of like just rubbing it on her arms and everything. Another thing that I found that keeps her occupied for ages is just filling the bath up and letting her splash around in there. So that is quite often how I manage to get like my hair and makeup done these days, is to just take everything into the bathroom with me, fill the bath up and let Babybel splash around in there while I'm doing my makeup. And again, I haven't filmed that because obviously she's in the bath, but that's sort of like half an hour. Keeps her occupied for. Oh, Snuggles! Oh, Snuggles is another thing as well. It's not on my list, but she absolutely loves Snuggles and would quite happily snuggle all day if she could. Wouldn't you, Snugglebug? The next thing on my list is open-ended toys. So I've just recently done a video on all of her wooden open-ended toys. This is getting harder and harder to film. So wooden open-ended toys. She sort of like, she mixes them all together. She doesn't really play with them separately yet, but she mixes them all together and just plays with those. And again, they keep her occupied for quite a while. Can you get off of the tripod, please? Thank you. And we've got them on a toy rotation as well, so every couple of weeks it's like she's getting all new toys again, so she absolutely loves that. The next one I've got on my list is reading, so obviously this isn't one that I can just set up for her to do and get on with doing something else, but she does really enjoy reading. Once upon a time, a poor widow lived with her son Jack. The only thing of any value that they owned was a cow, but the cow was growing old and eventually it had no milk to give. There's nothing for it, Jack, said the widow sadly. You'll have to sell the cow. She also really enjoys fiddling with the tripod, which is what she's doing here. So if the camera's bouncing around, that is why. Then we've got singing and dancing. So we do singing and dancing quite a lot, probably much to the disgust of our neighbours, because my singing isn't brilliant. But Babybel loves dancing, so she loves dancing on her own on the floor, and she also loves it when I pick her up and dance her around. It's great exercise for me. It's introducing her to quite a lot of different songs because I listen to all sorts of music, and it's just fun for her. And again, that's another thing that can take up like half an hour. My next thing is mess-free painting. So obviously, as I said, we don't do messy play as much because we can't get outside as much because it's cold and it's raining. But mess-free painting is amazing. All you need is just a piece of paper, some paints and like a sandwich bag, one that you can seal. And if you are a little bit worried, you can also use tape to seal around the edges as well to stop it. But then you just leave them to get on with it. Babybel uses her toes, her fingers, she paints with like her head and everything. Makes loads of pretty pictures and there's absolutely no mess to tidy up. And then the last thing I've got on my list is helping with household chores. Hello, Snugglebug. So Babybel absolutely loves helping. She helps load the washing machine and empty the washing machine. She helps to hang the washing up. She loves putting her toys away. She helps us with the cooking. Babybel, please don't do that. Yeah, I know, but you don't need to do that. She tries to help make beds and strip the beds and everything like that. So I found that the easiest way to avoid tantrums when I need to do stuff is just do stuff in whatever room she's in. So if she's in her nursery, then I'll go and put her clothes away or tidy up her changing station. If she's in our room, I'll put our clothes away and tidy up in there. If she's in the kitchen, then I can be emptying and loading the dishwasher and that sort of thing. And it's just found that stops tantrums. Sort of like, if you've got a toddler, you know what I mean, when you're trying to move them into another room to do something. So household chores, and it's good because she's learning, and I'm hoping that in not too long time she'll actually be able to help out with that sort of thing. Guys, let me know what you do to keep your toddler occupied. Obviously, we've got a few things on this list. I think there was 10 on there, but we're always looking for new things to do. What is the matter with you today? As usual, we really hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, don't forget to leave us a like and a comment and hit that subscribe button. It makes us really happy and it lets YouTube know the video is worth showing to other people. We'll see you next time. Say bye. Say bye. You're waving. Bye.